It is the OG turtle type from Metarot 1 that focuses on its sheer mastery of high-end combat from afar, as well as being Metaforce reliant for even higher damage. It is TOT00 Yellow Turtle, with a kit of Heater, Double Laser, Tank Legs, and the leg ability of Bullet Rain, which buffs the success and power of equipped shooting parts if the number equipped exceeds that of the targets. Now, right from start, it will be rather tricky for Yellow Turtle to capitalize the most on his ability, especially as a pure set, given he only has 2 shooting skills. But all the same, his kit is still definitely a force to be reckoned with in the right hands, despite its shortcomings and its requirements. Heater is a support-based skill which grants a 20% bonus to heat stat across the board to himself and his allies, which means running to the line you will be notably faster than you were before, as long as the effect is active. Laser is an optic attribute skill, meaning it has access to pierce damage right from start, but it also has access to a times 1.5 damage bonus at base at 30% charge, and a times 2 bonus at 100% charge. So honestly, very easy to capitalize on these, especially if you are able to pack them off with, say, a Metaforce sustainer, such as Full Charge or Charge Plant or something of the like. But that being said, Yellow Turtle does honestly kind of make up for it to a point, given that since he's a tank leg, he honestly does come packing the extra damage reduction and the shields very nicely, as a way essentially to stall any extra time he needs to get a charge going before he can start packing in the extra bonuses. But that being said, the Bullet Rain ability is also really nice, primarily if he's fighting anyone that is using one or no shooting parts essentially. So primarily, if you choose to use him as a pure set, if he's coming up against anyone that is dominantly melee, he absolutely will reign supreme as long as he can get a charge behind his lasers. That being said, as a pure set score, I honestly do have to rate him moderately low at about a 4.5 out of 10. Arguments could be made for 5 or even 5.5, depending on how you choose to use him. But primarily, it's because of the fact that as a tank leg, even with the passive damage reduction that he has, he does not have any mobility to really make up for it, and in addition, of course, being a tank leg, he has no evade stat on top of that. Plus, both of his arms are laser, meaning that he is very heavily Metaforce reliant and has no passive Metaforce sustained by himself in order to use his arms at their fullest potential as soon as possible. Now, this can kind of be curbed if you pair him off with, say, a Hunter or a Sniper nature medal, or you have someone that gives a Charge Plant for an extra bonus, but he's going to be very heavily reliant on one of those 2 factors for any Metaforce sustain that he is to earn in order to use his arms quickly at their higher bonuses. As mixed parts, on the other hand, I do have to rate him much higher at a 6 out of 10. And again, arguments could be made for even 6.5, given that as a pure set, he is going to be a little slow to start to use his damage bonuses. Pairing his arms off with, say, Full Charge or something of the like to capitalize on that high-end bonus is a very easy decision to make if you want to use them quickly and easily at the highest damage possible. And even though tank legs, I don't often advocate using them often, Bullet Rain is definitely an ability that you can capitalize on pretty quickly when it comes to high-end shoot nukers in combat where, say, tank legs are a requirement, such as, say, EX trials or live PvP. Bullet Rain is still an ability that does make it moderately forgivable depending on the kit in question.